Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. In this clip I want to introduce a solution for having realistic terrain with satellite images as a texture in Unity. For example, if you take a look at this photo of my game, look at this, I already used this technique for having realistic terrain in my scene. Look at this and imagine this is the game for Oculus Quest. It is for Android. So you can have these kinds of trains in your scene and it is really fantastic. Okay, let's take a look at this package which is called real world train. You can find it on asset store of Unity. I will share the link of this package in the description of this video. And after you purchase it and import it to your Unity project, you will see there is a panel here in Infinity Code in here and real world train. Let me create an empty scene here. Okay, excellent. And if you click over here, you will see open real world train. Here you will see different kind of texture information and settings of your train whenever you want to download and generate the train. First, let's take a look at here and run the helper. At this part, with this section, you can define which location you want to download and generate. For example, I want to come over here. For example, I want to create these trains, and here I can see the width is 2 kilometers and 2 kilometers and 2.5 or almost 3 kilometers. But I want to make it a little bit bigger. For example, 10 kilometers and 10 kilometers, something like a square. Okay, go, 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 go. It's almost here. Excellent. And here, look at this. We can see the area is 102 square kilometers. And I just need to place selector. Oh, sorry. I need to do something here again. Excuse me. Okay. And I'm holding the control to be able to move this place selector. Okay. And now I just need to copy. And I'll copy the information of this here. And here I will say insert the coordinates from the clipboard. Look at this. The coordinate, the latitude, the longitude, and of the bottom top left and bottom right has been changed. If you want to add the coordinate manually, imagine there are 2 points, top left and bottom right. You need to add the coordinate of this point and coordinate of this point, length and lot. But with using this run and the helper, no need to do it. Another thing is you want to make it as a train or as a mesh or as a raw file. If you click train, it generates as a train object in the scene. But if you click mesh, it creates an object, not train. Here you will see you can change the scale of your train 1:1, or you can make it bigger 10:10, or I don't know 0.5 0.5. It's smaller than. And here you can change the scale for three different angles. Here you can say okay, just real world size, creator, or fixed size, and just keep it for real world size. Here you can change the quality of the high map. of the mountains and hills. If you select, for example, 4097, the resolution of the terrain, of the mesh itself, I'm not talking about the texture, I'm talking about the mesh of the terrain itself, and the polygons of the terrain. So you can say, okay, just keep it 530, and detail resolution keep it 2048. And here you can change at these parts, you can change the resolution of the texture. That is control texture resolution. At this part, you can select in here you can change the uh, you know uh, satellite texture provider, or even the high map provider as well. If you use Bing Maps, it's used Bing Maps textures and Mapbox ArcGIS, but SRTM it is perfect because it doesn't have any uh, lines or information or words on the texture. Here you can say change the texture itself. It is for a high map, it is for the texture itself. For the Bing Maps it is fine. Here you can change the final texture resolution. In fact, it says, okay, if the train has, for example, 100 parts, each 100 parts resolution will be 1024, but the final resolution is 8192 to this guy. If you decrease it, the final texture of the final train will be lower than you expected. So I propose to keep it 4096 or 8192. But here you can change the texture format and also the quality. It's if you make it 50, for example, it try to compress the texture. The resolution will be the same, but the compression will be different. Now let's talk about max level. It is really important, and it is really important for your train quality. Let's go to the Google Map. I want to explain you what is the level of zoom. Look at this. I'm scrolling the Google Map, right? It changed the ratio of the zoom and of the image. For example, we can call this ratio, this level, as a level 19, okay? Maybe for example, this level of zoom is level 20, okay? If you one time scroll back, for example, something like this, it is 19. Here, for example, it is 18. Here, it is 17. If you pay attention to the loading the textures, you can see the Google Map try to stream another kind of textures for this area. Look at this. It's stream it again. Here, it is another texture. Here, another. It's another one, another one, another one. Look at this. It is different. So, for example, if you want to get the texture of level max level, for example, it is 12 or 13, it will be something like this. So it doesn't matter if you select the texture, for example, 26,624. It doesn't matter because the level itself is low. If you want to have a texture with this quality, first you should set your max level to 19 or 20. Some areas in the world doesn't support 20. Some kind of unknown areas, for example middle of desert or somewhere else, maybe they don't have 19 as well, but most of the cities in the world they already have level zoom of 19. So it's better to select 19. Then if you want to have high quality texture, then play with the change the texture width and height. Here, you can generate the building, rivers, trees, and grasses if you want to have. And here you can change add the material for building and create the wall material, roof material, and it generates the build random building for you. For example, look at this, the floor will be random, the floor height for each floor, and you can generate the building randomly by your own materials. Here the same for river, it is the same for trees. I will create another tutorial for explanation of these features. For now it is enough, and let's make a test train. Okay, and let's click on start. As you can see, it takes time because almost 700 megabyte it will be. So I will wait for this part, and I will increase the speed of the video to save your time. Okay, after a long time and waiting for a long loading, the generating the train step has been done, and as you can see we have an object which called real world train. I'm waiting for the loading is done, and take a look at our train. Here we have just one train, and as you can see, let me turn on it is very big, but look at the quality, it's really good. But look at this, the train of Unity try to stream the images of the texture. Okay, how we can change it? If you click on train and go to the train setting, we have base map distance, and the distance of the it will be the distance between the camera and the train itself. Look at this, it says only those parts of the train which has 1000 units distance, try to load them. If we decrease the amount of this base map, it will be just somewhere like this. And if we increase this number, look at this, the whole textures of the train have been loaded. So beautiful, and you can make your own game or simulator with using this technique with high quality train and textures. But remember, if you load the whole texture by changing the base map, it decrease the frame rate, and increase the amount of process of rendering, especially because it's trying to load the high quality texture for object. And if you go to this part, the last part, you can see the texture of the object of the train. Look at this, it is just one image, and with the quality resolution and the compression. And here, if you want to move your train to somewhere else or use the train in a different project, you can just make a prefab of this train. And now I can remove this part, and look at this, I can add my prefab again. Very easy to use. And remember, it has the whole features of a simple train of Unity. For example, if I go here and change the, for example, the rise and change the brush size here, look at this. I can modify this train. Very easy. Look at this. I can modify this train very easy. Or even adding the trees or grasses to the train. Okay, for now it is fine. In the next step I will talk about how we can add trees or buildings or rivers to the train by using real world train plugin. Okay. I hope this tutorial will be helpful for you. Don't hesitate to ask any question related to Unity, AR, VR, and XR. Subscribe my channel and like this video if you like it. Have a great time. Bye bye.